Well, hey there everyone, and welcome back to another piano tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to play Air Catcher by 21 Pilots off their first self-titled album, 21 Pilots. This song was requested, however I would have been doing it regardless because it's one of my favorite songs at the moment, because it's grown on me a lot, and I just think it's a great song. So just before we get into it, a few things to note right off the bat. I've been out for a while, as some of you may know, because I've been partaking in other activities, not because I've been nonchalant or anything like that, so to speak. I've just been figuring some other stuff out and trying that, but needless to say, I'm back now and hopefully I'll be doing videos more frequently, because I do plan to accentuate my piano tutorials, making the presentation that much better for you, easier to follow along and see and everything, so hopefully I'll be able to solidify that soon. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So, Air Catcher, probably my favorite song off the self-titled album by 21 Pilots. It's a great song. It's the lesser known song by them. It's the, more underrated. It's more in the underrated category of their songs, but they're the best ones, I think. So, it starts out like this. So that's pretty much how it starts out, the intro. The song shouldn't be too hard for you, by the way. It's about intermediate, I'd say. Most of you should be able to follow along. I'm going to be showing you the best way I can here. But, so you're going to go, I'll try and show you individually here like I usually do. If I make any mistakes, then bear with me with that, because that happens sometimes when I show you with one finger, because I try and show you in the easiest way possible. So it starts out like this, so you're going to go. So, one more time. And then you're gonna go. So again. So. And then. So I hope you could follow along with that. Like I say, I never want to fluster you, so that's pretty much how the intro starts out. So again, I'll just show that to you. We'll just do a quick recap. So you're gonna go. Oops. Obviously, you're not going to play it with one finger. As they always say, that's just me showing it in the most simplified way possible. So that's pretty much the intro. So work on that until you can do it at full speed with both hands. It shouldn't take you too long to get down. Just focus on that as the sole goal for now. Solely focus on that without thinking of anything else in the song. It's good to do one step at a time. That's my way of learning things, at least. I never try and tackle everything at once. So I'll just play the whole thing for you real quick again, and then you can just practice it. And then once you've got that, we'll be moving on to the rest of the song, starting from the verse. But here's the intro one more time. So here you go. Okay, so never mind what I said about coming into the verse after that first part of the intro I showed you, because there's two parts to the intro I forgot to mention. The first part is the part I just showed you, and then there's this part where all the instruments come clashing in and the song really gets going. But the good thing is the part two of the intro, those chords are the same chords as the verse, more or less, so it makes it a lot easier. But anyway, this is those chords now. So after that part I just showed you, it starts out like this. So there we go. So it goes. then yeah, it comes in. So basically, I'm going to show you that now. So basically, what I play is G sharp. It's almost like a G diminished triad chord, except you're adding this D sharp. It's not just this. So you're going G, A sharp, C sharp, D sharp. And then the left hand just going to play D sharp octave. So that's how you're going to go with that. So first part, then it goes to a inverted A sharp minor, I believe. I think so. It's just going to be F, A sharp, C sharp, left hand, A sharp octave, and then it goes to a C sharp major chord, I think. So it's just F, G sharp, C sharp, F, G sharp, C sharp, right hand. Left hand's just going to be again a simple G sharp octave. And then to a, I gotta admit, this chord wasn't actually in my chord book, so I don't know what this chord is, but it's just a F, G, and C sharp with the right hand, and the left hand just going to play a G octave. And then to a inverted C major, which is E, G, C with the right hand, and the left hand just going to play a simple C octave. So the left hand is just playing octaves for the second part of the intro. Yeah, just the FYI. And then after that, that's when verse 1 comes in and Tyler starts singing. I don't fall slow like I used to, I fall straight down. But you stolen my air catcher that kept me safe and sound. But anyway, so that basically is the same thing. It pretty much is. The only difference is when the verse comes in and you start singing, you don't have the sustain down, because obviously for that second part of the intro you have the sustain down. But this is when you take the sustain off. You don't play any left hand, you just play with the right hand, and you just play like the chords and triads or whatever these chords are with the right hand. So you're gonna go G diminished triad chord with the added D sharp, I mean. Gosh, I'm pretty rusty, it's been a while. Then to an inverted A sharp minor, then to a C sharp major, whatever the chord this is, and then to a inverted C. La la la. My parachutes will guide me safely to ground. But now the chord's not working, and I see you staring. Now on after he says staring, you like add the sustain, and then because you hear the piano going staring down. So yeah, you'll like, if you listen to the song, you'll notice like around that part the sustain comes in, it kind of goes. But anyway, just work on that for now. But yeah, those chords are basically one more time. So you got first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one. So then basically Tyler sings that twice. He sings verse 1, and then after staring me down, the bit we got to now. So that stays the same. So the next part now is for the chorus, I believe, I guess you could say. This is like one of the choruses, but it's like not like the main chorus. It's hard to explain. There's lots of different sections in the songs. I don't know how I would, phrase it, but basically it's the part now where there's no sustain. You still keep playing without sustain. So you go so you're gonna play F, G sharp, and C. But what you're gonna do, you're gonna play this note here, this F down here twice. So you're gonna go, because it's almost like you hear like that dun dun, you hear like a doo doo, and then a dun. So basically I'll just play the left hand so you get the idea of that. So that is just gonna be this. So you're gonna go So you get the idea now? That's just how the left hand will go. So you're gonna go, so F, F, G sharp, C, pretty much in F minor. You're playing like a root F minor chord. And then to a C sharp major, so, but you're not playing the full chord again, you're playing the, so, C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, and just this C sharp here twice, like so. And then to a G sharp major, which is, but you're just going to play the first two notes. It's the root chord with the right hand, but you're just playing the first two notes. You're not playing the D sharp, you're just playing G sharp and C. The left hand just doing the half thing again, playing G sharp here, and then this G sharp down here twice. So you got we'll try into the inverted C major. So just this time you will play these three notes here. You can just play, but I just play all three, E, G, and C. And that's when the, you know, all the instruments come in again, and it like builds up to verse 2, I guess, and that's where like you hear like you hear more instruments coming in, and it's when it gets to the like crescendo in a way. So you will play sustain for that, but one more time real quick, guys, you're just gonna go, oops, you're just gonna go. No sustain. I keep forgetting no sustain for that part. And then the next part now is this part. So you're gonna play the same thing. The only difference is now you're gonna play octaves. You're not just gonna be going like doing that 1, 2 thing and then just playing this note here. You're gonna be playing, the left hand is gonna be playing octaves constantly, so it's just the right hand will be playing the same thing, but the left hand will just be doing this. Pretty much. So together it will sound like this. You can do this if you want. Feel free to improvise. Now this part here, I don't know if it's this C or this C. I know you hear a guitar or some other instrument playing this, an E. You hear like an E up here, like this kind of inversion of C. However, the piano might just be playing this, but for this one part, you can play either if you want. You can go, for this part you can go. You can play this C up here, G, C, E, or you can just play the E, G, C, which is the one you play most of the time. It's up to you, but anyway, you're going to do that. Then take sustain off, and then you'll come with verse 2. I think you would beat the moon in a pretty contest. Same thing. And the moon just happened to be the very first thing that I missed. So yeah, basically that continues again. Same thing, there's no changes or fluctuations, so or variations. So we'll just continue until there's a change till the next part of the song where it changes. So the next section is, it continues on with that, and then it goes into the I won't fall in love, and then after this time, instead of going the 'cause I'm not sure I want to give you tools that can destroy my heart. So now the bridge is the next part now, which is one of my favorite parts of the song. So this is like the auto-tune part, which you kind of hear some auto-tune with Tyler's voice. Not that he needs it. It was unnecessary, but it's kind of a cool little nuance to the song anyway. So anyway, it kind of goes. You hear like a bass, there's no piano playing, so what you're going to play, and by the way, the part that we just played then, For the I'm not sure I want to give you tools that can. When he sings that part, it's the same thing as the other part. It stays the same, just what I showed you before. The left hand playing octave constantly, and the right hand just playing. Oops. You know, yeah, same thing basically. You can pause and rewind if you need to. But anyway, so the next part now of the bridge is you go. I just don't say what you wanna hear. All my fears. And then it comes in with the piano again, but that part you're just gonna go, so you're gonna go. I swear my piano is getting really slippery for some reason. It's like really hot, so it's getting kind of slippery. Sorry about that. So you got again, start again. I just don't say what you wanna hear, and I write all my fears. And then after that, I want you to say, it's almost like power chords what you're playing. You're not really playing root chords, you're just playing like power chords of, you know, the chords throughout the song. I think it's in the key of F minor, so you're playing the power chords within the chords of that key. But then after that, the piano comes in. You hear the piano coming in, and this is when the auto-tune comes in. It goes, I don't believe in talking just to breathe and falling selfishly. And yeah, that's when the last part comes in. So before we close with the last part and get to the very last part, the outro of the song, which is the most subtle part, I think. This part again is, so you got that. So basically the right hand's gonna play a root F minor chord, the left hand's just gonna play an F. So you got, I don't believe, and the left hand just gonna be playing individual root notes of the right hand chord. So you got G sharp, right hand's gonna be playing D sharp, G sharp, C. Talking just to breathe. Then you go to A sharp major, which is a inverted A sharp major, but I play A sharp, D, F, A sharp with the, so the right hand, D, F, A sharp, left hand just gonna play individual A sharp. And then I go, right, all falling selfishly. And then after that chord, go to you hear the bass note playing the C sharp down here. You go. So basically, the right hand goes after this chord anyway. I don't want to confuse you. It goes to a C sharp major chord, which is the root chord this time. It's a C sharp, F, and G sharp. So C sharp, F, G sharp. So. And then basically, that's how that goes. So, sorry, the right hand doesn't actually go up to this D sharp and A sharp. It stays on this chord, and the bass goes. So anyway, that part again is the left hand just gonna go C sharp, D sharp. So again, I'll play it real quick one time, and then we'll move on to the last part. So you got I don't believe I'm talking just to breathe, falling selfishly. So again, you got And that's pretty much how it ends, so I'm going to show it to you now, just to break it down, so you know exactly what you play. But again, on this part real quick, remember you go, you start going, playing this chord like that, and you go. Alright, so, root F minor chord, F, just play F, I won't fall, then you go, just this F alone, so, play the C sharp octave with the left hand, right hand just gonna play G sharp and C sharp, so you got again. So you got. Then you go D sharp, G sharp with the left hand, and then as soon as you hit G sharp with the left hand, you're gonna play this inverted G sharp major, which is D sharp, G sharp and C, the one you just played for the bridge. And then you go to the inverted C, the left hand just going to play C, and with the left hand, individual C, the right hand's going to play E, G, C, so you go, good now, and then back to the thing, last part, same thing, F, and play F quickly like I said before, and then you go to C sharp major chord, left hand, C sharp octave, right hand, G sharp, C sharp, then you go D sharp, G sharp, G, the left hand, then E, G, C with the right hand. My heart. It's kind of like hard and tricky to show you slow sometimes, because certain parts of the song of how it like progresses and how the arrangement is, it can be difficult to show you what in slow motion, so sorry if I did confuse you a little bit, but again it's just gonna go. Fall in love with falling, I will try to avoid those eyes, but now I'm here to give you words as tools that can destroy my heart. So yeah, the one little variation at the end is you do notice that you hear a subtle with the left hand, like I said, you hear that it goes D sharp, G sharp, G. It's almost like, oh, let's go. So you go. Then it finishes on this root F minor chord. Left hand just plays F, right hand plays F. Well, I've always showed you the notes for those chords now, so it's just, yeah, F minor. And that's how it finishes. So I know this has been kind of long, but I did want to show this to you right, and there was lots of different parts, and there was a lot to show, so that would explain the prolonged duration of this. However, it'll be worth it once you've learned the whole song, but if you need to go back, feel free to rewind and all that stuff, because I want to make sure you get this down right. But that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed learning Air Catcher. There will be more 21 Pilots songs to come, believe me. This is the third one I've done now, I think, but there's a lot more to do, and I'm going to be hoping to do my tutorials more frequently and in a better presented manner for you, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. But anyway, to wrap it up, feel free to stick around if you want to watch future tutorials that I do of songs, and just feel free to like the video if it helped you, or if you found it enjoyable in any shape or form, then that's always appreciated, as I always say. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Keep it fresh.